I visited the Craft Development Center based in Gollapalli village, which is 5 kilometers from Bobbili. Bobbili is a famous town in the Vizianagaram district where the world famous Bobbili Veena is made. Like most of you, I also knew that the Bobbili Veena is a heritage pride of the state of Andhra Pradesh and occupied an esteemed place among several age-old Indian musical instrument forms. Widely known as the Bobbili Veena, the traditional Saraswati Veena from Bobbili is famed for its fine tune and distinctive notes. It also enjoys the status of a royal instrument and was patronized by the kings of Bobbili, who were considered connoisseurs of music and fostered their creation. It is fascinating to know that the Bobbili Veena is crafted from a single piece of jackwood, hence the name Ekandi Veena. Jackwood is preferred as it is light and the wood's unique grain renders the quality of swara or tone. Added to that are the elements of thickness and strength, which make this selection important. Bobbili Veenas are also remarkable for the exquisite designs etched on the body, making each piece exclusive. Know that a full-sized Bobbili Veena is distinguished from those made in Tanjavur, Mysore and other places in India. The making of the Veena started in the 17th century during the reign of Peddarayudu. At that time, playing Veena was a common practice, especially in South India. The entire development process of the Veena took more than 3 centuries. In the Bobbili kingdom, the Veena used to be supplied by Sarvasiddhi community craftsmen of Gollapalli village. The craftsmen community who make this musical instrument are known as Bobbili Veena Sampradayam or Bobbili Veena community. In 1959, the Veena makers formed a cooperative society called Sharada Veena Society. Following the state government's intervention in 1994, they started working at the Craft Development Center based in Gollapalli village. The artisans over the years have diversified the craft to make miniature Veenas as decorative art pieces. A big size Veena cost ranges between Rs 15,000 to Rs 60,000. The CDC manufactures 200 to 300 miniatures a month, while it takes 20 days for a craftsman to make a professional Veena. On average, I see 150 to 200 professional Veenas are made every year. Acknowledging the uniqueness of the Bobbili Veena, the town was given its own Geographical Indication tag or GI tag in 2011 by the Government of India. Now you might want to know what a Geographical Indication tag means. A Geographical Indication tag or GI tag is a form of intellectual property, a certification given to certain goods or products from a particular area, state or country unique to a specific geographical region. You might have heard the Darjeeling tea, Mysore silk, Tanjavur painting, Kashmir pashmina, Basmati rice, Nagpur orange, Warli painting to name a few. These are all GI tagged. Like all intellectual property rights, a geographical indication is a non-physical asset that composes a legal claim to future benefits through special rights and privileges. The GI products are generally agricultural or natural or manufactured items like handicrafts. It is an indication or symbol to identify a particular product. As of today, a GI tag is valid only for 10 years, although it can be renewed from time to time. Now coming back to knowing the Bobbili Veena. The Bobbili Veena is roughly 54 inches long and is known for its durability. The diameter of the Bobbili Veena trough is approximately 14.5 inches and it has 7 frets made of bell metal. Other Veenas have frets of the same number but are often made of brass. Though much seems to have been done to preserve the manufacturing of this beautiful line-faced instrument, the makers, chiefly the Sarvasiddhi family and others of Gollapalli village, claim that this is a dying art as there is hardly any money in it. It is said that nearly 40 families of the Sarvasiddhi family in Gollapalli village near Bobbili are believed to be the sole manufacturers of this instrument, in addition to a dozen families of the same clan who have set up shops across the country. According to Sarvasiddhi Achyutanarayana, the descendant of Achanna, who first created the Bobbili Veena, these Veenas are gifted as mementos and memorabilia nowadays to save the dying art. In 2000, Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu had gifted a Bobbili Veena to former US President Bill Clinton during his visit to Hyderabad. The Veena and its craftsmanship so impressed Clinton that he invited the artisans to visit America. In addition, a Greek collector named Kostaf recently acquired 300 professional Veenas and tamburas to protect them. The most famous Vidwans who gave the Veena international recognition were E. Mani Shankara Shastri and Chitti Babu. Now, speaking on the declining fortunes of the 40-odd families involved in the manufacture of these Veenas, Sarvasiddhi Achyutanarayana, in charge of the Craft Development Center in Sarvasiddhi, said that though many youngsters had the skill and the expertise, they were pulling out of the trade mainly because crafting the Veena does not pay enough. The Craft Development Center makes a net income of approximately rupees 12 lakhs per annum, and the craftsmen on average make not more than rupees 40,000 per family. So, most of the youngsters who have access to modern education have opted for jobs and other sources of income. This was caused by a combination of factors. Very few musicians use this instrument today at a time when electronic instruments have picked up. Also, the dwindling number of jackfruit trees is another reason for loss of business, along with the lack of government patronage. Having said that, I personally feel, in times like today, where money is valued above everything, including quality life itself, who wants to make time to create a harmonious and joyful life? Experiencing what art does to me, I can confidently say that classical arts are not for the meek. They need a tremendous amount of courage and devotion. They are not meant to be pursued like some money-making jobs. What money did Vageya Karulu or musical stalwarts like a Tyagaraja, a Purandaradasa, a Muthuswami Dikshitar or a Shyama Sastri want to make? Haven't they made the most significant contribution to the world of music? Unless mankind realizes the value of such devotion, every art will be a showpiece in a museum, and mankind will have to endlessly find ways to attain happiness.